Hey, Jersey Devil 1976 here. Today I want to talk about the conversion for the Mega Armor knob. Wait a second. Is this a fake video? No, it's real. It's real. They're done. They got the wood floors in, as you can see. It's kind of hard to see because they are dark wood and it is nighttime outside. And I did manage to get a lot of the furniture put back in here, but not all of it. But I got enough. But I did get the knob in Mega Armor out of his hiding spot. And I'm ready to show you what I did. And if y'all don't know, that little snippet about this being a fake video is just a shout out and a tribute to Chris Smooth, who's probably my favorite Call of Duty director on YouTube. Go check out his videos. I'll put a link. But let's get on to this. I think I've kept y'all waiting long enough. Here is the Mega Armor knob as he sits right now. I got quite a bit done the other day, and I was about to do the video, and like I said, I had to break down the house for these guys to come in and do all this flooring, and they did a fantastic job. I'm so happy. This house looks like a million times better. And I was actually ready to kind of start working on them again and just keep going, but I had to stop because I wanted to be able to show you what I did without getting too far into it. So let's take a look at what I did here. I got the boots all built up. I was able to just kind of box in this heel part with the styrene like I showed y'all, and then with the wider strip built around the front of the boot here. It's a little bit of a tricky part right there, but you kind of glue one side and then wrap it around and glue the other one, kind of clamp it in place. I then went back with a smaller strip, an 1/8 inch wide, and made this strap that goes over the top of the foot. And I normally don't do rivets till the end, but I did them on these straps because this is kind of a difficult area to get to once you start adding more armor plates and details. So I went ahead and just did them right away. I also made like a pivot point between the heel and the front of the boot. So that's just especially these inside parts here, because they're so close together, and it's just, once you start adding stuff, it's going to be next to impossible to get them in there, and you don't want to be missing them. That's just a little detail that just adds a little extra oomph. So what else did I do? I also started on the backpack. This is the motor area here. This is what will be powering the pistons for the legs and the arm. It's basically just a rectangular piece of styrene strip here that I attached to the back. And then I have these two sections of styrene tube. It's a larger tube with an smaller tube running through it. This one goes right between the base of his spine and where his legs are. This other one goes right on top of the shoulder armor, and I used a piece of thick styrene strip, the same strip that I used on the bottom of the feet here, to kind of extend it out a little bit. Otherwise it would have been too close to his arms, and the pistons would have looked really short, and it just kind of looks kind of silly. So it makes it look a little bit more dramatic with the longer pistons. I gave him some butt armor. And then this top armor piece, it's just what do they call it? The searchlight from the Rhino kit. I have like 50 of those things, so I put them on the other ones and I liked them, so I just kind of chipped it up, cut out that little searchlight part, and just added it on there. It looks pretty cool. And this makes a nice flat surface for adding some glyphs and details later on. So that's all really for and then just a little piece of detail right there, just a little piece of extra armor. Any little pieces of armor you can stick on this thing, it looks great, because that's, you got to represent that 2+ armor save. So Up here, just did this front plate, just a piece of square styrene sheet. went ahead and chipped up that edge real bad. I didn't do the one on the back here because this is going to be getting all filled in and with details, and you won't even be able to see it, so I didn't do that. But on this one, you'll be able to see it. Remember the first video, I shaved off all the details on there and kind of filed it smooth so that this plate glues up there nice and snug. I then went back with some smaller pieces and just kind of glued them in on the sides there, and then just some different pieces right here connecting the shoulders to the top of this plate. And then down here I gave him some wiener armor. This one had like 3 skulls hanging from it, but it looked kind of silly, so I just glued the top part of it on, cut off the skulls, and then put on this whole piece of corrugated strip just for a little added extra protection down there. He had a piece of armor up on his thigh on this leg already molded on there, so I just kept it, added another little piece here, and then added this one. The way I did these and the knee pads, you take a piece of larger styrene tube. I think this was like a 1/4 inch. What you do is you cut like an 1/8 inch length off of it. Then what you do is you take that length and then you slice it down, the length of it, and you get 2 halves, which are nice and curved. You don't have to bend the styrene, it's already shaped, and you just glue it onto the knees. And then you can also cut it into quarters. That's really good for like arms and stuff like that, and that's probably what I'll be doing for his arms. And I'll show you that when I get to it. So that's it, pretty much what I got done right now. I also started doing this piston, and then I was like, whoa, I better slow down. I wanted to be able to show you all this other stuff, but at least you have an idea of what's going on here. This is the connection point for the piston to the leg, and then I'll also have one that connects from the heels to right in this area here. But that's what that looks like. And then I'll make some strapping for that to connect right here and on the front and the back, and then there'll be an armor plate protecting this piston right here. So in the next video, hopefully I'll have the pistons on the legs done. I'll save the arms till almost last, just so I can get the arms in the position I want, and then I can get those pistons attached. Also going to be filling in all the details here on the engine, and I'll show you that next time as well. Let's see what else. If I get around to it, I'll be working on the twin link Shuda. Right now I just have the pistol, so I'll be extending the barrel on that one, and then I'll find another pistol or Shuda to attach to the bottom, or I'll just build one. I may just build one just so y'all can see how nice it'll look. And then I'll just attach that to the bottom of that pistol, and then I'll do some armor plating around it to beef it up a little bit. Any extra armor you can stick on this thing really helps represent that 2+ armor save. So that's what I got right now. So hopefully next time I'll have the pistons done, the engine done, and maybe some work done on the big Shuda. There's not too much work to do on the power claw, mostly just some detail bits. So that's what I got for right now. Again, I appreciate everybody waiting for this video. I know it was kind of delayed, and I've been taking a long time to do it, but I'm hoping to get, pop out a video every few days to try to finish this up so I can show you all how this is done. And again, I hope you all find it useful. And if you have any questions or comments, please just let me know, and I will let you know what I can. And I will see you all next time. Thanks, everyone.